My name is Nicholaus Leclair, and this is my journey to the 2020 Half Ironman World Championship. Okay, we're registered on bib number 9. Game time. My journey starts more before high school. Before I even knew that it was starting, my parents tell me the story to this date where whenever I was born, they instantly knew that I was going to be going into hockey. So it was just one of your typical Canadian things where from day one I'm in skating, then I go to hockey, and I did that for all my years of elementary school and high school. And then coming to university, I decided to take a step back from sports and focus on academics. And whenever I started to get a hang of studying and how that all controls and falls in my life and my social life and everything was coming together, I was introduced by one of my really close friends, Sabrina. She introduced me to triathlons. And my first take on it was, yeah, no thank you, I don't want to suck at 3 sports, I prefer just one. And she's like, no, we're gonna do it, we're gonna sign up for one, you're gonna get it done and you're gonna love it. So I ended up jumping in kind of head first. I didn't have a bike, I didn't have basically anything. I had a swimsuit from a few years ago that I threw on, and then eventually bought a new swimsuit, bought swim cap, bought swim goggles, bought a new bike, all that stuff. And the minute I crossed that finish line at Welland back in, about 2018 now, 2017, instantly fell in love with the sport, and since then just fully committed to it.
Even if it makes me blind, I just wanna see the light. Breathe in, leave it all behind. I just wanna see the light. Turn up the lights in here, baby. Extra bright, I want y'all to see this. Turn up the lights in here, baby.
David.
You know what I need.
Yeah.
Want you to see everything. Want you to see everything.
Let's go, Nick! Come on!
Nick, way to go, buddy. Way to go. Let's go.
Yeah, it's interesting because a lot of my mornings will start around 5:30 in the morning, 6 in the morning, depending on what my day looks like that day. And it's interesting because whenever I made the transition to triathlons, and it's an individual-based sport where it's just me pushing myself forward, me and my own thoughts, I'm motivated to actually get better. I see every workout I go to now, I see it as training and not just working out. I see it as every time I step in the pool, or I jump on my bike, or I go for a run, or I'm in the gym, I see that as an opportunity to increase my capacity and make the pain and suffering easier whenever I'm on race day. So getting out of bed, yeah, it's hard getting out of bed. Yes, I have to set a few alarms and a few alarms after my few alarms. But it's once I get up, I tell myself all I have to do, make it to the bathroom. Once I get to the bathroom, splash some cold water on my face, everything from there just falls into place.
So let you down, would've gave you anything, would've gave you everything. You know I said that I am better now, better now. I only say that cause you're not around, not around. You know I never meant to let you down, would've gave you anything, would've gave you everything. You know I said that I am better now, better now. You only say that cause I'm not around, not around. You know I never meant to let you down, would've gave you anything, would've gave you everything. You know I said that I am.
Everybody, regardless who you are, regardless where you are in the world, everybody makes the same two decisions every day. They make the decision to wake up and they make the decision to go to bed. And that's inevitable. You're always going to do the two, and that's called life. But the thing that differentiates the good from the great are the decisions in between that. Ironman says it perfectly, is it's you versus you. Whenever I get out onto that start line, I'm not competing against person A, B, C, or D. I'm competing against myself. And the time that you compete is during training, and that's the time that you build yourself. And one of the biggest tools that you can bring into a competition or bring into battle is preparation. If you prepare yourself in training and you tell yourself to get up at 5:30 in the morning, 6 in the morning, you tell yourself to go to bed to get that good night's sleep, you tell yourself to meal prep to eat healthy, come race day, it's gonna make that experience not easier because you're pushing yourself harder, but more enjoyable. Because you're suffering for that personal best, you're not just suffering to complete at that time. And yeah, kind of in a nutshell, that's what gets me up in the morning, and just the will to keep pushing forward and keep moving forward. And one of my friends that I met, he was always in the gym. Grew up as a rugby player, as a football player, and whenever I told him the sport I did, he's like, yeah, no, that's crazy, man, I never do cardio. Most cardio I do is to run the football down to get a touchdown, and that's it. No, I'm not going out for a 2K run, I'm not, 5K run, no thank you. Go for a swim, no thank you. But little did I know is over the years of him watching my story and talking to him, he approached me one day and he goes, Nick, like, I wouldn't mind having your help, I want to get into doing triathlons. And instantly at that point, that was the first time that it clicked to me that, holy smokes, I have this opportunity to share my dream and share my passion with people, knowing that I'm touching people's lives that I've never thought I could.
Celebration tonight. Just shoot for the stars.